Good morning, my dear children. Sai Ram, how are you all? I hope you all are fine at your homes, right? So, children, today is our English class, and we are going to start a new chapter from our book New Voices, chapter number 10, Tenali Raman the Second. Chapter number 10, Tenali Raman the Second. This chapter we are going to start today. Okay? I hope you all are ready with your books, New Voices, with pencil in your hand. Yes? Let's start. India has a rich tradition of court wits and jesters such as Tenali Raman and the Birbal. But did you know this is actually a much more widespread tradition that tell us that wisdom and good humor are worth much more than noble birth? Have you heard about Tenali Raman and Birbal? Yes, there are stories shown on television related to Tenali Raman and Birbal. How humorous they are. How dramatically they solve any problem or give solution to any problem. Right? Yes or no? Yes? So, this chapter is also about jester, means some kinds of jokes, some humor, wisdom. So, this chapter is also related to these things. And the name of the chapter is Tenali Raman the Second. Before starting the chapter reading, we are going to read about the writer. Okay? So the writer of this story, Tenali Raman II, is written by Subrata Sen Gupta. Subrata Sen Gupta used to work as a copywriter once, but now she writes detective, comic and ghost stories, tales from Indian history, biographies and travel for children. In 2015, she received the Satya Academy's Bal Sathya's Puruskar for children's writing. Okay, so Tenali Raman II is written by Subrata Sen Gupta, and once she writes detective, comic, ghost stories and tales from Indian histories, biography and travel for children. She writes for children. In 2015, she received a award or receive a Puruskar for children's writing. Okay? Now we are going to do the word meaning first of all. Okay? Though word meanings are given in your book, you have to do that also, and whatever here in this video you must have do that also. These are also word meanings. I have not find any difficult word, any new word in this chapter for you. So just focus on the word meanings. Okay? First of all, tone. First of all, first word is so children, first word is throne. What is the meaning of this word? Head of state. Throne means head of state, like king. Okay? Second one word is stubborn. Second word is stubborn. Refusing to move or change one's opinion. Refusing to move or change one's opinion. Done? Next, plum. Next is plum. Plum means chubby. Plum means chubby. Next, wobbly. Wobbly. It means unsteady. Unsteady. Okay? So the first word is throne, head of state. Second is stubborn, refusing to move or change one's opinion. Third, plum. It means chubby. Fourth, wobbly. It means unsteady. Okay? Now next. Next is frowned. A facial expression to show worry, sadness or confusion. Frowned. It means it is a kind of a facial expression that one's give when the person is in worry or when the person is sad or when the person is in the situation where he or she is confused. So frown is a facial expression to show worry, sadness and confusion. Done? Next. Trampled. Trampled. To crush something by walking on it. To crush something by walking on it. Like for example, there are small beautiful flowers, grasses and flowers are there, and you walked on it, and while walking all the things are crushed. So trampled means to crush something by walking on it. Okay? Next is errands. Errands means the purpose of such a journey. The purpose of such journey. Errand means the purpose of such journey. First we have studied thrown, stubborn, plum, wobbly, frowned, trembled, errand. All these words you find in the chapter. Wherever these words come, just recall that what is the meaning of these words. Alright? Now we are going to start the chapter. And you are going to read it with me. You are going to read it from your book. Okay, children? Yes. It was a cool, sunny autumn morning in the city of Vijayanagar. King Krishnadev Rai was on the throne. There was peace in the kingdom and the markets were busy with shoppers as everyone was in a good mood. A tall, dusky man in a spotless white dhoti and angvastram strolled out of his house. He walked slowly, looking about him with a slight smile as he headed towards the royal palace. So in this paragraph, it describes about the morning. Morning in which city? City of Vijayanagar. And who is the king? Who is the head of the state? King Krishnadev Rai. Krishnadev Rai was the king of Vijayanagar, and the morning is cool, sunny and autumn. Okay, and everybody is in a good mood and the markets are busy. Okay. A tall, dusky means dark complexion man. Dark complexion. A dusky man in a white spotless cotton dhoti. Right? He is a man in a man of dark complexion wearing white cotton dhoti with no spot on it and wearing an angvastram. It is okay. He came out of his house and he walked very slowly. He looked about him with a slight smile. He's having a slight smile on his face as he is going to the royal palace. Okay. The man went past an orchard of mango trees behind a nobleman's mansion, and then under a stone gateway that led to a narrow street. Just then he heard the high voices of children raised in a heated argument. Something in the excited chatter made him stop to listen. The man who is in white spotless dhoti, he heading towards the royal palace. While going towards the palace, he passed an orchard of mango trees. Behind the nobleman's mansion means behind royal palace there is an orchard of mango trees. Okay. There, and then under stone gateway. The gate which is made up of stones. The gate which is made up of stones. Okay. To lead to the narrow street. Then he heard the high voice of children who are shouting. And they are having some kind of argument. And that argument let this man stop, and he is very excited to listen that why these children are shouting or in a argument. So there he finds something very excited to made him stop to listen what these children are talking. Okay, children. Now let's read. "It's my turn to play the king," one voice shouted. "You promised I did be Krishnadev Rai, and you can be the soldier this time." So the children are shouting that it's my turn to play Krishnadev Rai. One boy is, see, here in this picture there are so many boys, you can see, right? So these boys are playing. These boys are playing, and also they are in an argument. So one of that boy is saying, "It's my turn to play the king. You promised I did Krishnadev Rai, and you can be the soldier this time." Okay. Then, can I be Prime Minister Sluva Tima instead? Another young voice protested. "I don't want to be soldier or courtier. They never have anything to say." So the boys are doing argument, that one of the boys is saying that it's my turn to be the king, and you are going to play soldier this time. Another boy said that, "Then can I be the Prime Minister?" One boy protested that, Can I be the prime minister now? Okay. Another, the same boy is saying that I don't want to be the soldier. I don't want to be the soldier or courtier because they don't have anything to say. Okay. This argument made the person who is going to the royal palace, made him stop to listen what this argument is all about. Okay. The story is very interesting if you read it like this only. Becoming even more curious, the man peered past the gateway and discovered a group of boys playing in a patch of grass. A tall, skinny 12-year-old had decided he was going to be the king and was strutting about, waving his thin arms. Another boy stood before him with his arm crossed, looking stubborn, insisting that he had to be the prime minister. Two small boys had already been made soldiers and given sticks as squads and were marching about looking important. Ah, they are planning to act in a play, thought the man. This could get interesting. So, becoming even more curious, who? The man who is going to the royal palace. That man becomes very curious and looked carefully to the gateway, and he found that a group of boys playing in a patch of grass. Okay, the boys are playing, the boys are doing kind of a role or role play. Okay. A tall, skinny 12-year-old boy decided he was going to be the king. A tall, skinny 12-year-old boy. He decided to be the king. And was scuttling about waving his thin hand. Means he is waving his thin arm. Like the king do. When the king moving towards the audience, what he do? He wave hands. So that man is describing that a boy is very tall, thin, skinny, and he is waving his hand in what? And the boy is walking in a very proud manner, in a very giving self-importance. Okay. And with high head, like the king walks, bring his chin up, and the king walk in the same way that 12-year skinny boy is walking and waving his hand. Another boy stood before him with arm crossed. Another boy stood before him, before the king, crossed his arm like the soldier or the prime minister stand. And he is refusing his opinion. Stubborn means refusing one's opinion. Means he is not going to change his opinion that if he wanted to be the prime minister, he will be the prime minister. So that boy, another boy stood before him with crossed arm, looking stubborn, instead that he had to be the prime minister. He has already decided that he wanted to be the prime minister and he is not going to change his opinion. Two smaller boys had already been made soldiers. Two small boys, they become soldiers and they have given the sticks as squads. Squads means the weapon the soldiers use, or the soldiers are having in their hands. So these small boys who are the soldiers, who became the soldier, had given the sticks as a squad and were marching. They are marching about looking important. They are playing their role very important. They thought their role is of soldier and that is a good thing. Okay. Now that man who is going to the royal palace, Ah, they are planning to act in a play, thought the man. This could get interesting. So that man is thinking that these boys are planning to planning to act in a play. So that man thought this could get interesting. So this made him stop and curious to see and listen the play. Okay. Okay, what do you think this man? Who is this man? What do you think? This you're going to know when we read the chapter further. Okay? So first of all, who is the head of the state? Krishnadev Roy. Of which city? Vijayanagar. And what type of climate or is there? Cool sunny autumn morning. Everybody in Krishnadev Rai's kingdom is happy, is in a good mood, and a tall dark man in a spotless white dhoti wearing angvastram headed towards the royal palace. While going towards the royal palace, he heard a high voice of children heated in an argument, and what argument? When that man stops and listen, the argument is about that they are planning to act in a play, and one boy shouted he wanted to be the king, another he wanted to be the soldier, one of them is saying that I wanted to be the prime minister because I don't want to play soldier or courtier because they don't have anything to say. Okay, and that man found that this play is going to be interesting, so he stopped himself and watch or listen all the activities or all the dialogues of that play. So we will continue this chapter in our next video. Till then, you have to read the chapter. This is very, very, very interesting story. You have to read it. Okay? Sai Ram.